$1 million if you can last 90 days in solitary confinement. Would you take that deal? Put it in the comment section below. So I saw a post somewhere on Facebook or random social media saying that there was, I guess you see these a lot, right? Challenges for this, swim with sharks, lay down with cockroaches, whatever, like fear factor type of stuff. But I don't know. Anyways, I saw something on the internet about this, and I said, that's interesting. Well, it was actually not even $1 million. It was like, 100,000, but I'm going to up it. Would you take 90 days in solitary confinement for $1 million cash? Initially, you're going to say, of course, 90 days. Hey, it's peace and quiet. Shut that. Who wouldn't want that? I could do that. Hey, I'll sit down. I get away from the wife and the kids and my stupid husband, my stupid wife. 90 days. It's so easy. Bing, bang, bing, bang, bong, bang. Well, I'm here to tell you, hang in there. I'm going to tell you what the percentage, the odds of you making it, okay? Now, listen. The brain needs stimulation, okay? Without it, it starts to malfunction. Now, you may say 90 days is nothing. I can just sit there and do that. But when I say isolation, I don't know what you're thinking, but I'm talking about jail, prison, isolation. Isolation is used to torture people, okay? It is the hardest, most cruelest thing. Nobody wants isolation. If you ever watch documentaries about prison or POWs from any country, any war, isolation breaks everybody. And I'm talking about isolation meaning this. You're in a room, a 20 by 20, no windows, no internet, no television, no radio, no music, no movies, no magazines, okay? You might, we'll say you get to have a book, okay? Whatever. You can get a book every week. We'll make it easy, okay? But other than that, no television, no radio, no internet, no nothing, no music, no movies, no VCR, no stream, no window, no prison guards, nothing. A food gets slid into a slot, breakfast, lunch, dinner, that's it. The light stays on all the time, every time. You can't shut a light off. You have a bed, you got a toilet and a sink. That's it. 90 days, small room, 20 by 20, 8 feet high, 20 by 20. We're talking about people's closets are bigger than that. Okay, that's how it is in solitary confinement in a prison, or if they want to torture you. Now, that's what I'm talking about when I talk about solitary. No windows, no interaction with the human. You don't see humans. You see nothing. There's nothing to pass time. Okay, and you're gonna get the same 3 meals over and over again for 90 days. Now, in this cell, in this room that you're in, there's a red button. You can hit the red button, and then you're free to go. Once you hit it, it's over. You don't get the million. So even though you didn't walk out of the cell, you hit that button, it's over. And you're free to go home and walk out. Would you do it? So don't forget, the brain needs stimulation, okay? Humans evolved to constantly process sound, light, movement, conversations, and change. So after a couple days or a week, people start reporting difficulty in concentrating. Memory gets worse. Thinking becomes slow and confused, okay? Humans are social creatures. We're social creatures. Now, some people need more socialization than others, like I do. I need a lot of socialization. But 99.99999999999% of every human that's ever been on Earth needs some level of, social interaction, okay? For thousands of years, humans survived through tribes and social interaction, okay? People feel intense loneliness and anxiety. Some start talking to themselves in solitary very quickly, by the way, after like day 3. Others create imaginary conversations, okay? Even the most extremely tough people, soldiers, gang members, hardened criminals, break under prolonged isolation, even 90 days or longer, or 10 days, whatever. Hallucinations happen, okay, after a short period of time, and we're not even talking about day 89. Many people are in prolonged isolation report seeing shadows or people who aren't there, hearing voices, feeling like the walls are moving in, okay? The brain literally starts creating simulation that doesn't exist. Okay? Time distorts. There's no clock in your isolation room, by the way, either. You don't know what time of the day it is. Without the sunlight, clock, schedules, or interaction, time no longer exists. Think about that. Time is a man-made thing. It no longer exists. You have no more time. You don't know what day it is after a couple days in. A day feels like a week feels like a year, losing track of how long they've been there, feeling like time is completely stopped. Mental health damages can last well longer than your 90 days after you get out. Panic, depression, trouble interacting after it's all done. So, I mean, people see $1 million and think, 90 days, bing, bang, bong, solitary confinement. It's peace and quiet. It's not. It's loud. It's the loudest you've ever heard. It's nonstop. You can't escape. So it's not peace and quiet. Okay. So even the prison systems, okay, around the world don't go past 15 days typically for solitary confinement at this point because it's seen as inhumane. 15 days. The hardest criminals don't go usually past 15 days. Now there's been prisoners that have gone whatever, they say months or years in solitary. But don't forget, they're getting out for an hour in the yard, in their own yard. I'm talking about 90 days. You're not getting out. So, I mean, every bit matters, when you're getting out to move around in the yard and the jail guards have to walk you down the hall. That's interaction. Do you know what I mean? So I'm talking about 90 days, like you ain't getting out. So most humans will break in isolation, panic, depression, rage, paranoia. So prisoners will eventually beg to be taken out of isolation. So, volunteers often quit isolation experiments after, a few days. So 90 days is, I don't know. And matter of fact, what if we take that book away too? No music, no talking, no sunlight, no phone, no books, no entertainment, no sense of time. I'm here to tell you, 999% of people on Earth couldn't do 90 days in isolation for $1 million. Meaning me and you too. You couldn't do it. What do you think? Comment section below. You think you can last? You really think you could last? I mean, let me tell you. I start losing my mind if I'm alone too often, okay? Now, that's me, but I mean, man, it's, but you think you can handle it? Comment section below.